Okay, so in this case you can see that this is TT. You can see this is TT, this is TT, this is TT, and this is TT. Okay, these two are different. Okay, so but these three will look exactly tall, that three will look tall, and this one is looking very dwarf. You can also see in photograph that it is looking very dwarf, and these three are looking very tall. Okay, and in first case in F1 generation, if you can see, okay, in F1 generation, okay, in F1 generation you can see they took tall and short, they took tall and they took short. Okay, and they cross them and they will get 4 of TT. Okay, you can see this. I'm just showing you what we did. Okay, one of we took TT, capital, total, and total small, or total dominant and total recessive, and out of these we will get four, exactly four, exactly four. These four, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in F1 generation, exactly TT. Same thing they did. Okay, they got this by crossing one totally dominant and one totally recessive. You can see one totally dominant and one totally recessive or short, that is tall and that is short. This is direct diagram for you and from your NCRT. Okay, and these all are seeds because they are the result of fertilization. Okay, they are not telling you what are gamete and how to fuse them. Okay, that's why you are getting so much confusion in this. Okay, and again they take one seed and sow it. So out of this, okay, all of seeds will give same result, but we are going with one, and they will take one seed, they took one seed and they grow them, and out of this seed they will get this TT because it was the information. So this TT will come. Okay, you can see that these TT, they are crossing this TT. Okay, one is father and one is mother. Remember, one is father and one is mother. So it is TT. Okay, they are taking TT and they are crossing them. TT and TT. Okay, and they are crossing them. Same thing we did. Okay, this is TT, TT, and that is TT. Okay, and you can see how they divided. Okay, so why we took this? Okay, because they are having same information. Now after crossing this, they are having three tall, but two are totally different. So they get this result. Okay, these two are a bit different internally, but all of these three will look same. So externally they are tall and externally this was small. That is the result of F2 generation. Okay, now tell me if you are having any type of doubt, or should I move on? Okay, this is very small and these three will be tall. Okay, but the exact thing is, okay, reply me so that I will get satisfied that you understand this. So this is monohybrid cross. We are considering only for one character. Okay, clear. Azan, beta, if you understand this, then okay, I am moving to another topic, that is dihybrid cross. And if you want me to revise this, then surely I will revise this because this is very new thing for you, for you people. Okay, ratio screen. Yeah, this is my first one. Yeah, Faizan, ask me. Yeah, Saleh, this is F for first chart. Then we took pure varieties. Okay, and we crossed this, and this is the second screen. Okay, and each and every time you don't need to draw the chromosomes, that is this T, this T. Okay, instead of this you can just write TT. Okay, the examiner will definitely understand this. If you want to draw this, then you can draw this. If you don't want to draw this, then skip this. Yeah, Salia. This one? Okay, should I move on? Yes, Faizan, you asking me that only in case of a small TT it is short, but in TT it is tall? Yes. 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 If it will come, then it will tall. Okay, but it will come only it will is short, or okay, only because this dominant will always hide this recessive one. Okay. And there is no doubt for TT. That is no doubt, because it will be very tall, pure tall. Okay, and that is also known as the law of dominance. Okay, this thing also known as the law of dominance. Okay, these are the dominant. We studied this, that some of them are always dominant. These three things are dominant over these things. Okay, from tall to dwarf, tall will win. In round and wrinkle, round will win. And yellow and green, then yellow will win. Okay, so this is also known as the law of dominance. What is the law of dominance? In words, okay, I'm telling you the law of dominance. What is the law of dominance? I'm writing this, the law of dominance, that no, TT will not be intermediate. Faizan, I'm giving answer to your question, that TT will not be intermediate. Okay, you can see all these three plants. Can you see these three plants? Can you see these three plants? These TT and these TT will form equal height of plant. Suppose if it is forming the plant of 3 feet, then it will be also form the plant of 3 feet, but this will form the plant of 1 feet. Okay, so there is no intermediate, either this or either this, either tall or either dwarf. There is no intermediate thing. Okay, that's why you can see all of the plants, these three plants are having same height. One of them is TT and two of them is, they are like this TT. Okay, but you can see, so these two will give same result. These two will give same result. Okay, there is no intermediate. So that is the law of dominance. Okay, what is the law of dominance? That these T will show full effect over these T. Okay, there is no intermediate thing. This capital T will show full effect over this small t. There is no intermediate result. Whatever this is giving, it will be given by this. Both of them are having same height. If it is 3 feet, then both of them will giving same height. But yeah, this will reduce for this TT. Okay, so it is not intermediate. Okay, there is no intermediate thing. That is the law of dominance. What is the law of dominance? The law of dominance says that if a single trait of dominant is present, only it will express. Okay, that means if that will be tall, okay, it will be pure tall, 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 but it is small. So what I'm telling you, that it is impure tall, it doesn't mean that it will be at intermediate height. Impure doesn't mean that it will be at intermediate height. Impure means that it will look, both of them will look same tall, but it is a problem with inside. Okay, the TT is having both things same externally, internally, and these TT is having something different inside but something different outside, but both of them are having same height. Okay, this TT doesn't go for intermediate result. The T will be dominating and only the capital T will be showing the height. Okay, but I'm telling this impure. Why I'm telling this impure? Because there is something, it is there is something gadbad. Okay, that is not very pure thing. That's why I'm telling this, but doesn't mean that it will go for intermediate. You can see result. Okay, that these three are having same height. It doesn't matter that these two are very different in our ratio. What was our ratio? You can see this one and this one. Okay, these two are different, but the height of plants are same. And in this case, okay, these three are having same thing, same height. Okay, that's why we gave it 3:1. Okay, so no intermediate height, exactly same height. Okay, that is monohybrid cross. Okay, so I will go in brief. Okay, I'm just telling you in very brief what we studied. Mendel took one plant with very much height, the start from starting, and one plant with very small height. The one plant which is having very high good height, that is TT, and which is having very small height, that is TT. And both of them are very pure, and there is no impure at the starting. Okay, now it fuses them, and it cross them, and that is known as the Punnett square or checkerboard. Okay, they will form TT, 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 and TT, and that is the F1 generation. So at F1 generation, these seeds will form, and these seeds are heterozygous. Okay, but these TT will having same height as this TT, but the internal thing is different. Okay, so this is seeds, all of them are seeds because they are result of fertilization. Okay, from female part of plant, what you are expecting, it will be egg. Okay, so this is F1 generation. Now the F1 generation is having the information of this, that I'm having this information, so let's sow this, and after sowing there will be the formation of new plant. Okay, a new plant will generate, but this plant is having the information of TT. Okay, from this plant there will be a mother and father, definitely, because it will grow flower over this. Okay, so I'm just taking the reproductive part of flower. No, there is no another method of Punnett square. There is another type of photo. Okay, so from here the information is TT, and from here the information of this TT. Okay, because they are just, I took seed from this last one. Okay, and they are having same information. So it is known as, okay Sala, there is no nothing method. There is just your teacher has just dragged the square in another direction. There is no another method. Okay, so this is father and this is mother. Okay, and there has to be half, both of them have to be half, so they will get half. Okay, exactly, they are like this, but as they are gamete, they have to be half. Okay, so we have half them, and we are just crossing them. It is TT, it is TT, it is TT, and it is TT, and you can see the three, these two are totally different, so I'm writing the ratio here, that is TT, 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 TT. Okay, and these three will be same, exactly same tall, that is 3 raised to, this will be small, that is 1. Okay, and this small TT is expressing only because both of them are recessive, that's why they're expressing, otherwise they cannot express, because this is small capital T has uh, it is dominating over this, that's why we are having three, and these three exactly same. There is no intermediate result, I'm telling you again and again. These TT and these TT are having same height. Okay, they are having 3 feet height, so they will have 3 feet height, nothing intermediate. But this will expressing themselves because both of them are losers, so they can express themselves, and in the presence of a winner a loser cannot express, that's why. Okay, and it will be 1. Okay, now Sada is asking me that there is another method. No, bacha, there is no another method. Okay, I'm just telling you one thing. I'm showing you in this way. I'm showing you in this way. Okay, I will take just your 50 seconds, 30 seconds more. Okay, wait. In hurry, we don't do proper things. Yeah. Okay, whatever it is, okay, whatever. So this is this thing, okay, and your teacher has taken this thing. Okay, she just rotated this. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, instead of this is, instead of these type of square, instead of these type of square, your teacher has rotated this square in this form. Okay, just rotate this square, okay, in this form. That is checkerboard. Okay, checkerboard, checkerboard and Punnett square are same things. Okay, if this is this, if I rotate this in this way, okay, it is a square. Okay, I just rotated this. Okay, this is again a square. If you see by another angle, that is another square. Okay, she just rotated this. Okay, so this is checkerboard and Punnett square, both things are same. This is in a square shape like this, and if your teacher has done this, okay, I will tell you this. This will take 2 minutes to make you understand. This is not very tough thing. It is very simple because your time is running out and it is out. Okay, you're having next math class. Otherwise, these two things are same. Maybe you can find this in this form. Okay, you can find in this form or you can find this in this form. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, both things are same. It is just a rotated form. Okay, so I'm finishing my class for today, and tomorrow I will take a test of chapter electricity. Okay, full chapter. Okay, electricity.